When I received an invitation to my own wedding, planned by someone else, I realized I'd been replaced. I stared at the envelope, my name embossed beside another's, but it wasn't the name of the man I loved. My heart sank as I reread the names, trying to reconcile the impossible. It was the man I had been with for years, the one who swore our love was sacred, now tying the knot with a stranger. The betrayal clung to my skin, a raw and ugly truth. My world spun as I pieced together the puzzle that had been hiding in plain sight. In the weeks leading up to this revelation, there were signs, of course. His late nights explained away with work emergencies, the lingering scent of unfamiliar perfume on his clothes, and the sudden influx of business trips to destinations that seemed too glamorous for his line of work. I had brushed them aside, convincing myself of his fidelity, that what we had was untouchable. But the invitation was undeniable, a tangible testament to the lies and deceit that had been woven into the fabric of our lives. I realized that every whispered phone call, every unexplained absence, had been threads in a tapestry of betrayal. I confronted him the next night, my heart pounding like a war drum in my chest. He didn't deny it, didn't even flinch. Instead, he looked at me with a mixture of pity and relief, as if he'd been waiting for this moment of reckoning. "I'm sorry," he said, but the words were hollow, devoid of any real remorse. He explained that he'd met her during one of his many business trips, a whirlwind romance that apparently outshone ours. They were to be married in 2 weeks, and I was left with nothing but an invitation to witness the final act of his deception. I felt the sting of tears, but I refused to let him see me break. As I walked away from the wreckage of what once was, my mind was a storm of anger and disbelief. But deep down, a quiet realization unfurled: I had allowed myself to be blind, to ignore the doubts and suspicions that whispered in my heart. It was a harsh awakening, but one I needed. I would not be a spectator in my own life anymore. The invitation, once a symbol of betrayal, became a catalyst for change, propelling me toward a future where I would never settle for less than the love I deserved.